Another day, another live stream. Let's do this. There we go. Oh yeah. We're back with another live stream today. I'm gonna turn off this thing, we're gonna turn this down a little bit to get these levels going a little better. Oh, let's see. Alright, let's see what we got today. Tell me where you're from. Tell me where you're from in the chat so I can shout you out and say where everybody's coming from. Don't forget to cough into your elbow, people, if you're starting to feel a little sick. It's natural to feel sick at a time like this, even if you're not sick because of psychosomatic things. That's alright. We're doing okay. I got my blue shirt on today. Hey, let's see where we got people from. We got people from Lancashire. Magazine's from Lancashire. Well, hello from Hawaii. Tim Blay Science Man confirms isolate together 69. I don't know what that means. Hey, let's see. We got people from Constance, from Maine, from Poland, from Germany, from Palestine, from BC, Canada, Venezuela, Lebanon. Hello from Earth, says Wiseman says. Hi, Tim, Gulf Coast of Texas. Nano Domino just joined. Yes, hello from Germany, Nano Domino. Peace be with you from California. Neymaz from London. Eagle Universe is from your nightmares. That's unfortunate, Eagle Universe. Let's see. We got India. We got Abdullah Mansura. Cool in the Gang celebrated theme intro would work great. I'll consider that. Why did I suddenly start grinning and dancing? I don't know, Damguzian. Probably because it's the groovy song. It's very it's very reminiscent of Sweet Home Alabama, but it's not Sweet Home Alabama. See, because I added that thing, that extra part where it comes up instead of just going down again. So hey, don't sue me for copyright infringement, please. Even though that song's already been ripped off many times. Patricia Ray is from Toronto. Hey, Patricia Ray, good to see you again. Got Laniakia. Allison Walker's from Laniakia. EP is from Germany. Oh man, Bam Sood says Eagle Universe. Yeah. Stream. Ooh, welcome to the stream today. Oh, yeah. We got another stream for the weekend. For the weekend, for the weekend. Welcome to the stream. Yeah. Welcome to the stream today. We got another stream for the weekend. Gotta put in some bass. What are we gonna sing about today? Give me some things to sing about. Some sciencey things or some just non-sciencey things. Sweet streams are made of these, says Christoph Nagy. Yeah. I wanted to tell you guys that we've got folding at home. We got a folding at home team now. The number, I don't forget the number. I don't remember the number. I was gonna put it in the corner there, but then I tried and the font was all weird and it didn't look good, so the number isn't there, but it's in the description. So if you go and get folding at home, I've got it running now on both my PCs, although there seems to be some trouble getting jobs in. But yeah, go and join our folding at home team. See if we can fold some proteins on that coronavirus. Maybe solve this global catastrophe slightly faster. I don't know. Let's see if we can beat Linus Tech Tips. We definitely can't beat Linus Tech Tips, but hey, we can do it. The number, if you're wondering, says Eagle Universe, is 258681 for our team name. Yeah. What are we gonna sing about? Yeah. Sing something new, says Shyla Sing. Oh, Shyla Sing, can you sing? Can you sing something new for me? Over the chat, that sounds real difficult. We've been trying to work out how to sing over distance with lag problems, and we think maybe we got one called Min Jam that might work. It's an old protocol, I gotta test it out. But it can make your loops synchronize with other people's loops, and you sing on a different loop than them, but it still works, cause it's a loop. We'll see if that works. So if that works, then maybe we can do jam sessions on here, we'll see. Oh yeah. Christoph Nagy says sing about quantum stuff. Christoph Nagy, that's a little vague, yeah. If you want me to sing about quantum stuff, I'm gonna sing about how everything is waves, yeah. But also, I'm gonna tell you that fundamentally, everything is an arrow in a Hilbert space. That doesn't really matter if you're you and me, cause we live in physical space, not Hilbert space. Oh yeah, or maybe both. Anyway, we gotta figure out a way for space at the end of the day to be quantum mechanical. Quantum mechanics doesn't like smooth surfaces, and that's what we think space is right now, which is a bit of a problem. Oh, so we try to make strings or loops, but there could be other ways. Oh yeah. People like Sean Carroll and his group, I feel like I reference him a lot. They're trying to make space out of non-space, just kind of emergent from the properties of information and entanglement from neighboring regions, going as the area of the boundary between those two regions. You can get Einstein's theory of relativity, falling out from basic informational calculations, just presuming particular things, but it's definitely not done yet. They've got a lot of work to do. You should look at Sean Carroll's new book, or maybe his papers if you have the abilities to read them. Yeah. Oh yeah, we're gonna sing, gonna welcome to the stream. Oh, welcome to the stream today. We got another stream for the weekend. Stay at home this weekend. Oh, welcome to the stream today. Stay at home, don't go out. We got another stream for the weekend. Oh yeah. Welcome to. What else we got? Sing about entropic time. Is that maybe I'll do that later? I can't do that now. I don't have the right loop set up, no. Ooh, yeah. We just said sing about slime molds. I don't really know anything about slime molds, unfortunately. Tell me some cool things about slime molds in the chat. Catherine Roscoe says my hair is getting longer. That is how hair works. Unfortunately, my hair used to be such that I could just like buzz it like way back when I was a kid. But now I get actual haircuts, and the problem with actual haircuts, they're not really going on right now. All of the haircut places are closed, so you're just gonna see me slowly shag out to this. It's gonna be bad. It's gonna get in front of my eyes and everything. But I don't know. If someone can teach me how to cut hair, should I cut my hair on the stream? Who knows? Oh yeah. What else we got? Sing about social distancing. They can sing about social distancing. Yeah, why not? Oh. Hey, yeah. Why is everybody staying at home? It's real simple, I think you know why. Viruses, they like to roam. Oh, oh. And they go out of your nose or out by your breathing. They can get transferred by aerosols, seems to be. So you gotta keep your distance from everyone else. Keep those aerosol particles in your walls. Oh yeah, yeah. You don't know if you got a virus. It stays for 5 days without symptoms inside us. When we try to do less than distancing, we find it spreads at an exponential rate. Now we can get it down to or below 1. But it requires us in the meantime to not have as much fun. We gotta never go out and not hug people, no. Which makes me sad, cause I want some love. Oh, but I wanna love the people in a more genuine way. Which means not caring about what I want right now. And keep those viruses out of the face so they live to be hugged another day. Well, welcome to the stream today. Welcome to it. We got another stream for the weekend. This is what we do every day except Sunday, yeah. Welcome to the stream today. Yeah. We got another stream for the weekend. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream today. Welcome to the stream today. Got another stream for the weekend. Oh, yeah, yeah. Welcome to the... Nano Dominoes says sing about linear versus exponential growth. I feel like that's kind of related. I'll give it my best shot. If you have a linear growth and you double your time since the start of it long ago, you'll find that the thing you have doubled as well. 2 times the time is 2 times the... What the hell? I'll say it. Exponential growth is a different beast. The times between doublings, they never cease. You don't have to double the time to get double the information thing. You just go another length of time and it doubles anyway. It's the difference between 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 16. I put a 3 in there. 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64. Before you know it, you're up to a million. Ooh, yeah. So if you plot on a log plot, which means your ticks go up by powers of 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000, then your exponential plot becomes linear again. And you can see whether it's really exponential or not, or quadratic or something like that. Oh. And if you do a log, by which I mean it's logarithmic in this dimension and also logarithmic in this dimension, then all sorts of exponentials become different lines with different slopes. Not exponentials, I mean powers like quadratics and quartics and whatever you call higher dimension ones. I don't really know. I don't know if that made any sense to people who don't already understand exponential growth. I probably didn't. Basically, exponential growth doubles your things in a set amount of time every time, whereas linear growth adds the same amount every set time. So it's the difference between you took 100 days to get lily pads on half your pond, and it's going to take 100 more days to get lily pads on the rest of your pond, versus it took 100 days to get lily pads on the first half of your pond, and tomorrow your pond will be filled with lily pads. And you can see how that might confuse your brain. It's used to thinking about things in straight line trajectories, when in fact the lily pads are doubling at a set rate, and they are not going to stop. And now that there's more lily pads, they can do more doublings. Well, same amount of doublings, but more lily pads, because there's more lily pads making lily pads. It's a runaway effect. That's why exponential growth, if you take the slope of it, it's also an exponential. If you take the slope of that, it's also an exponential. Man, so many exponentials. And that's what we're dealing with the virus. The more viruses they are, the more viruses they can make. So when you have more viruses, you're gonna make more viruses. It just goes like a hockey stick. So beware of positive feedback loops, people. Ooh yeah, yeah, yeah. Welcome to the stream. Oh yeah, welcome to the stream today. We got another stream for the weekend. Whoa, we're doing this every day. Welcome to the stream today. Oh yeah. Got another stream for the weekend. My 7th graders are thinking this, as K-Rose goes. Sweet. Welcome to the stream today. I don't know what that means. Got another stream for the weekend. Eagle Universe says, notice me, Science Senpai. You are noticed. What is a Tesseract in a
Got another stream for the weekend.
Oh yeah,
Welcome to the stream.
Oh yeah.
Welcome to the stream today.
Anything else going on
Got
here?
another stream
Oh,
for
I got a
the
virtual hug.
weekend. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream today. We got another stream for the weekend.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Welcome to the stream.
Okay, I don't know, what should we do today? Oh yeah, yeah. What are we gonna do? Need in some of these guys. Hey, let's do a rap. Let's do a rap. We're gonna right on track to do a little rap right now. Sing about the fate of the universe as Arpad Plastic. Arpad Plastic, you got a lot of diacritics on your A's. Tell me if I'm pronouncing all of the A's wrong, because I think right now I'm pronouncing every one of them differently. And I don't know what that makes it do. I don't know what that diacritic is on an A, because it doesn't exist in French, and French is the only other language I know. Hey, if you got a universe, there's 2 ways to go down. One is that it can converge, and the other way it can expand. We thought that the universe was gonna crunch back in the 70s. Now it looks like it will expand because of a thing called dark energy. It is pushing all of space away from other space. It's the only force in the universe that makes gravity displace. Instead of converging on itself like matter does, matter makes everything kinda wanna hug. Dark energy is like a thing pushing everything out and out and out into the void. Oh, if you don't have that, then everything just disperses. There will be no such thing as humans or other verses. No, there might be other universes, I don't really know. And some of them may converge and may squish down, and other ones might blow up. Oh, you could have another thing where the energy keeps increasing. Cause in ours it just expands at the same rate, never ceasing. And then the universe never rips apart quite so. It just expands at an exponential rate as you go farther, go. Oh, and then everything moves apart, but the galaxies stay together. So you're just one galaxy slowly running down, and into a black hole you will fall eventually. Cause everything converges, and then the black holes radiate, and you're a radiation universe all over space. And that's all you got all over this big place, just heat death. Nothing but radiation dispersing until nothing is left, and then there's no arrow of time back and forth. And I don't know what to do with that, no. Oh, but if you keep the energy expanding at every point in space, and it's ramping up and increasing the space between all space, then you could have a situation where space gets so wild and expanding that it rips everything apart, including galaxies and you and me and my friend Frederick Banting, if he wasn't dead after inventing insulin. I don't know how I got on that. I needed a rhyme, so I shoehorned him in. Oh, LIGO, feel that space, don't you know? Oh, rip the homies apart, F's in the chat. Oh, how about that? Sing about science.
Welcome to the stream today.
So welcome to the stream today.
Got another stream for the weekend.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome to the stream.
Welcome to that stream.
Welcome to the stream today.
It is a science stream. Tell me about other things.
For the weekend. Welcome to.
Allison Walker is accusing me of touching my face. I did, in fact, touch my face, I think. I apologize. Don't touch your face. If you do touch your face, wash your hands before you touch your face. Real well. And then wash your face after you touch your hands. I don't know, man. The Big Bang was quiet, says Allison Walker. I mean, I don't know if that's true. There were a lot of baryon acoustic oscillations going on, and that was probably pretty loud if you had been there at the time. And also, you would have been vaporized by the overall energy of it, and that sounds like it would be kind of loud in some sort of sense. Allison Walker says, say pastiddle. I don't know what that is. Do you mean paradiddle? Non-Euclidean Dreamer says pantamgermia. I don't know what that is. Oh. Why CBS says sing about catch bonds. I don't know what catch bond is. Oh. Science man. You change the loop when you parodied past the what? Padiddle. I don't know what that is. Hey, stream for the weekend. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, ending that Sweet Home Alabama feel. We got oh, that was too quick to cover myself with my elbow. Luckily, I'm the only one who lives here. So I'm keeping the germs within my own walls, people. If I happen to have germs, I hope I don't have germs. I mean, everyone has germs. Everyone has bacteria. There are bacteria inside us all, in the millions. Inside us all. Inside us all. Hey, I already made that pun in the CRISPR-Cas9 video, didn't I? What should we do? Could we sing something? Could we sing? Oh. We could try to do that one, but I don't know it very well. I'm gonna forget the lyrics. If we try to sing it, I'm gonna explode. 'Cause there's too many verses, I don't know this song. If I try, where's Dorva giving me lyrics in the chat? She here today. I think she would be quite helpful if we don't know these lyrics at all. The problem with this song is there's so many chord changes that to try to sing it at full speed is a nightmare because I can't keep track of the changes. CRISPR-Cas9, bring me a gene encoding for a specific protein. Make a few snips at this coded locus. You work so well inside a streptococcus. Cas9, I'm so alone without your scissors in my chromosome. Cut me up and do it clean. CRISPR-Cas9, bring me a gene. CRISPR-Cas9, bring me a gene. By commandeering my repair routine, unzip a strand and interrogate it. Snip out your seek out your sequence until you locate it. Cas9, bind with this code, use it to
target infections of old, immunized like a vaccine. CRISPR-Cas9, bring me a dream gene. CRISPR-Cas9, bring me a gene. Give us a miracle like that one Nazarene. 'Cause giving the lame their legs and the blind their sight is in view for dystrophy and retinitis. But CRISPR-Cas9, what if you fall outside our power and inside us all? That really could incite a scene. When this terrible, wonderful power unsettling opens the door to unethically meddle, is every congenital malady better? It's sufficient to warrant genetics unfeathered, to modify man in a matter of Gattaca, raise up a mammoth or make a rattata, dramatical medical means to eradicate aging or cancer or make a fanatic. Mass epidemic of weapon and fairy, a single mosquito to wipe out malaria, send out a viral infection to ferry the cure to the cells of an HIV carrier. Free to diseases we're free to uncover when nature and accident fail to discover, and free to be other than all that we ever have been. CRISPR-Cas9, CRISPR-Cas9, oh CRISPR-Cas9, bring us a gene. You wondrous ribonucleoprotein, you have the power to vanquish or save us. Who would have thought that the microbe that gave us Cas9 aspiogenes, the source of strep and flesh-eating disease, calls this marvelous machine full of uses great and obscene. CRISPR-Cas9, bring us, please don't sting us. Cas9, bring us. Gene without an and thymine inside a seed. Cas9, bring us
Well, that's a thing. I feel like that's how I always end I always end the songs. I definitely missed a couple of verses there, but that's okay. We can miss verses, that's fine. I think it's time for some nice soothing loops. We're gonna answer some questions. It's been half an hour since we started the stream. We've been singing for half an hour. We're gonna answer some questions. Post your questions down there. Before we do that, I want to make a plug for the Discord server as usual. We got a new Discord. There's about 500 of us there at the moment. It's only 2 weeks old, so that's not too bad. And every day in the Discord we do we do two things. We have people asking me questions in the questions for Tim. And so if you want to go there, you can ask me questions there. You can just ask me questions in the chat, although they're more permanent on the Discord, so I can scroll up and look at them because it's really hard to see things in the chat. And we also have a daily discussion that we put out. my daily discussion, I'm not much of a history person, but Trinary Logic, who's a active member of our Discord, has been posting really good like suggestions for discussion questions. And the one today is adapted from one of theirs. And it is a question about history. My question for you is, what event in history do you find helps you understand the present, like the current present? Like, is there anything in history that's like now or has like echoes of now? I'd be interested to know that because I'm not really much of a history person. So if you got any good ideas for that, put it in the daily discussion. But right now, we're gonna go to questions. If you want, you can take your, you can take a moment to take your hydration moment right now. You can get some water and just sip it back. It's important to stay hydrated. I've been noticing on playing back my stream that I lick my lips a lot, and probably because I'm dehydrated a bit. So don't do that. Get a nice gulp. This has been your hydration moment with Tim Blay. All right. Raphael, is that you, Raphael, or is that a different person with Hebrew letters? Because I don't remember what Hebrew letters look like most of the time. Using my shirt, that's a little better. Anyways, asking, Acapella Science, hey Tim, do you do physics research now? If so, what is it about? No, at least not in an official. Inbar, hey Inbar, okay, cool. Not in an official capacity. So I did a master's in theoretical physics, but like that was quite a long time ago. It was from 2011 to 2013, and I did. I'm gonna bring this bass down a little bit. This is distracting. And I did it on. It was like high energy theory, so like quantum gravity stuff. So basically, when physicists are trying to understand the universe as it is, they've gotten a little stuck. Like there's not really any good clues to go on. Every experiment you can do is like coming up with answers that are already predicted by current theories, but those current theories have a bunch of problems, and we know that they're gonna break down at like scales that we don't have access to, but there's no like there's no experiments to guide us, because all the experiments we can do are too they're too low energy basically to access where that theory would break down. And so we're kind of stuck, and it's really hard to figure out with like our complicated universe that's four-dimensional, and it's got gravitational waves and all sorts of different fields and everything that are all interacting. It's hard to make like a working theory of gravity, of quantum gravity. So people try to simplify and like imagine other universes where you might do it more simply. And there's one really good model where, well, I don't know if it's good. It's very much unlike our universe because it's basically a flat land. Like so space is confined to two dimensions. Like think of like a rubbery sheet. If you were confined to a rubbery sheet and you're like a stick figure drawing that has to move around confined to that sheet. And there's still time, but the universe is this two-dimensional thing. And the thing is that if you do like Einstein's theory of gravity in 2 dimensions of space instead of 3 dimensions of space, there are actually no gravitational waves, which means that there should be no particle corresponding to gravitational waves, because all of our particles correspond to waves of classical theories, sort of. So like the photon corresponds to the old idea of electromagnetic waves, and electrons are waves in quark field or in electron fields or lepton fields. Quarks are waves in quark fields, and so a lot of the infinities and problems of modern like quantum gravity come from the fact that in our universe there should be a thing called a graviton, which is like the particle correspondence to gravitational waves. And when you try to put those in your calculations, you get nonsense. And so in lower dimensional universes, they don't have gravitons, which means you can actually do versions of quantum gravity that like make sense, and you can like use them as toy models and help them make calculations. So that's what I did from 2011 to 2013. And then when I graduated, I made Bohemian Gravity, and I got a big following, and I was already planning to do a year off to do music and just like pursue music, and then I decided when I got a big following off of it that I should do this. So I've been doing this ever since. So like I still research all the time for, well, not all the time, but you know, when I'm doing videos, I'm researching for videos, and I'm still like getting ins on scientific papers and such, and you know, trying to go through them and understand them. But I'm not actively in a research university. I'm not pursuing a career in research. This is my thing that I'm pursuing right now. Yeah. Let's see what else we got. Droga Day says, "What's the youngest age you hope your science music speaks to?" Like, I would hope it would speak to everybody. I don't know. Like it's obviously it's going to, like, different facets of it are going to appeal to different people. So if I'm trying to, I'm gonna bring this down. This is annoying me. Like, obviously a 5-year-old is not gonna get everything in like the Evo Devo video, but they might get some little bits of it, like that. There's a, you know, like an embryology was sort of morphing from, like, you know, you start with this little fishy creature and it becomes more and more like a human baby, and like if you're a 5-year-old watching that, you might get that concept of like, oh wow, we start as like little fishy things in the womb and end up as babies. They might get that idea that like the visuals, they might get like a fast clock spinning and the snake having lots of vertebrae. Probably not. I mean, my niece and nephew, when they watch my videos, what they mostly get is cool, funny faces, and that's Uncle Tim. And sometimes they make really weird correlations. Like my niece, when she was 2, loved the CRISPR video, but she thought it was about green peppers. So, like, I'm kind of hoping that. Allison Walker says the 5-year-olds are booing you for turning the keys down. Sorry, 5-year-olds. It is you that I'm talking about right now. So I think I'm gonna bring it back up to speak to you a little better. Yeah, but like, and then I don't know. Like I'm actually like, I have this kind of I don't know. The entertainment I really admire is like stuff like Pixar, like Finding Nemo type stuff, where it's like you can enjoy it if you're 5, but you won't get everything. And you can also enjoy it if you're like a lay person adult, but you still won't get anything. The only people who really get everything in Finding Nemo are like marine biology experts. And I'm kind of hoping that like there's enough, like the goal is for there to be enough that's relatable to the youngest and enough that's interesting to the oldest, and like not just oldest in terms of years, but like furthest along in that specialty intellectually. I don't know. I'm trying to walk that line all the time. So I don't know, you can sort of tell me whether it works. Let's see, Kurizu the Cynic says, "Hi, great work. Do you think that your songs contribute to a general sense of science as weird and separate from normalcy, given the confluence between pop and esoteric big science words?" That's an interesting question. Like it's the opposite of what I hope for. Like my hope is that it's the pop, like bringing in pop culture and like what a lot of, I don't know, like fancy geek people would, oh, like that's dumb culture, that's the mainstream. Oh, you're singing, you like Ed Sheeran? Man, you should listen to Neutral Milk Hotel. Like that's where the real stuff's at. Like I hope that I'm bringing pop culture and science culture together. I mean, I don't know. It's like I don't know how well it works. I'm sure there's some people who like come to my stuff and they're like, "Oh, that's lame, that's weird, you're like ruining pop culture." And it's just, you know, who's this nerd, or like I don't care about this, whatever. But like I'm hoping there's kind of an expanse in the middle that I'm catching a little bit, who aren't already entirely sold on the nerd stuff, or like on science and how interesting it is, but who are interested in music and would be willing to listen. I don't know if that's really what I'm doing. I might just be giving like science people a way into art and into pop culture and into enjoying it, and I hope so. And I always like, I always get kind of annoyed actually when people like disparage the original works that I'm using to turn into parodies, because most of them, like, I've stopped doing songs that I don't enjoy. I did that once. It was Work From Home. I tell you, it was like, I don't enjoy Work From Home, but as a song, I thought maybe I could like remix it into something interesting by doing like a pentatonics type arrangement. But even that, like, I got sick of it, and I don't really like that as a work anymore. And so, like, now, if I'm gonna do a pop song, it doesn't matter how popular it is. I have to like it if I'm gonna do it, and I have to like really appreciate what it is. And like those like worldwide hits like Despacito, they're masterworks. Like, they're like, you dig into the production of them, the arrangement, how they're like filling the sonic space, all of like the psychological like insights and tricks they're using to make your brain like hook onto them and like them. It's brilliant. And I don't know, I just think that's good art, even though it's like, you know, lowbrow art. And so I don't know, I'm hoping that I can also bring like nerds into like a little less of, I don't know, a little less disdain for like, I don't know, arts that they wouldn't like just be like, I feel like I didn't like those types of things just because they were associated with people who were either like mean to me or like I didn't understand, I couldn't fit into their world, and so you have this like defense reaction. And the truth is, the art is not related to that. That's a totally separate thing, you know? Yeah. Equinox says, I have to be honest, every version parody you make of a song is 100 times better than the original. See, like, I appreciate that, Equinox, but I don't think it's true. Like, I genuinely, it's different. It's about science. And so if you're like a science person and you're into that, then yeah, like, you're gonna enjoy my stuff more. But to be perfectly honest, all of the, you know, like most of the art of Molecular Shape of You, like a lot of it comes from the Shape of You. It doesn't come from me. I guess I shouldn't say that. I'm gonna get sued. Jeez. What else we got? Drogaday says, kill the loop. All right, I'm gonna leave it to a vote. Should I kill the loop? Is this loop too much? I can bring it down. I can bring that down. But the thing is, the Drogaday, if I do that, the 5-year-olds are gonna get mad at me. And like, you can't have that. You can't have 5-year-olds mad at you. People are saying just turn the volume down a bit. Okay. Hey. There we go. No, yes, no, and yes, yes, no. All right. Maybe we could replace it. We could replace it with something, something chiller. Maybe something a little less percussive. Just like a. We could do like another chill hop thing. No, that didn't work. Hey, that's chill. Maybe we should sing the chat. This is a good loop to sing the chat on. We get some things in the background. What do you think?
discovery ever made. I would hesitate, but I would guess to say it's that the universe has rules to it that you can find and manipulate. That there are patterns that stay, and you can find them and make them change or convert to your will. Oh. Falsetto Eagle Universe says Falsetto Tim doesn't exist. He cannot hurt you. Falsetto Tim. I mean, Eagle Universe is also saying we need an acapella science subreddit. I mean, I'm no zero about Reddit. I learned about Discord like 2 weeks ago, and right now my Discord is a fine place. But I understand that, like, you know, the good things about Reddit. So if you want to take Eagle Universe, if you want to like take it upon yourself to make a acapella science subreddit, I'm not gonna object. It's just not really a priority right now. What else? Effectively, suddenly it connects to integrity, asymptotic logic. What are we talking about? Yeah. There are good things about Reddit and so many bad things. Stronger Day says that's probably true, but if you have a subreddit all to yourself, maybe you can make it just the good things. You don't have to take all of Reddit at one scoop. That's the great thing about modularity. Raphael says I tried, but apparently I don't have enough karma points or something. Ali HB says, do you have a license to access the papers you read? Ali HB, I'm gonna take the Fifth Amendment on that. Yeah. Never go to Sci-Hub, it's a very bad place where you can get everything for free. Where everyone in the scientific community pretty much agrees that you should be able to. There's a lot of predatory publications that make you not even publish on preprint before they accept your thing, otherwise they won't publish it. So you gotta make you've got this conflict between prestige within your organization and a publisher-perish economy, or getting your work actually out to the public in good time. I feel like physicists stopped playing this game 20 years ago, maybe 30 with the archive. Ooh, and maybe some other people are catching up. I'm seeing a lot of publications on medRxiv these days, because it's really important to get your results out right away. And peer review doesn't really work very well. It's more of a who's who club. There are other measures you can use to make sure your information's reliable, or you can just replicate it yourself like you're supposed to in science. Let's see. Hey, acapella science, did you take singing lessons because you are great? Not officially Jack Renault. I did take some lessons online sometimes, but not with anybody, just looking them up on YouTube. Mostly it's just listening and finding what you like and practicing your pitch. I've been in a choir for 2 years, and that's helped me figure out where my voice should be placed. Oh yeah. And also, certain people help you on the internet figure out specific things with my voice. Like for a long time I couldn't figure out why my voice was so far back in my throat, and I felt like it was sort of boomy like this. Especially when I'd sing loud, it sounded like this and I didn't like it. And then I learned about vocal ping.
where you just place where it is in your mouth so extreme vocal ping would be like this. You close it up and you sound like a cartoon character, which doesn't sound great. But then when you bring it back just a little bit, it gives a kind of clarity to your voice. Try it sometime, yeah. Just practice a lot. I sing all the time by myself. When I'm walking down the street, I'm singing, harmonizing with the frequency of the metro system. Good day, asking a lot of questions today. Oh, ever crossed paths with Andrew Huang, a very talented musical YouTuber? Yeah, he lives in the same country as me, and we were once at the same party. And he was talking to Belinda Kathleen Reese, and I didn't want to disturb them, cause I'm awkward at parties. Even though I really would have wanted to say, hey Andrew, I like your stuff. I've been following you since you were doing songs to wear pants to. But then I didn't, and I didn't see him again. I never saw him again. Ooh, oh no, someone knows Andrew Huang, tell him I want to see him. I mean, not really. I mean, it'd be fun to talk to him though. He's got some crazy things going on with modular synth these days. Oh, it would be cool to take his course sometime about production. I wonder what I'd learn. The problem with learning everything by yourself is you're never sure what you're missing. Raphael is asking if I know Rumi. I do not know Rumi. I've never interacted with Rumi in my life. No. Whoa. I did meet John Kozar once. He was cool. He was awkward as well. It was a fun time. We're gonna sing the chat for a bit. Just give me things to sing in the chat. Can we get an F for Tim? Songs to wear pants to. F. I've seen a musician I've really admired and might have been tongue-tied. Same riff on what he studies. Did Tim the space race? Really? It's fun putting words into Tim Blaze's head and come back out as musical music. Beautiful music. F says Peter Williams. Non-Euclidean dreamer says I saw Bill Nye answering science questions, being somewhat rude when asked stupid questions. I'm impressed that you always staying friendly but honest. I appreciate that. Your new favorite topic. Many respectable physicists said that they weren't going to stand for this, partly because it was a debasement of science, but mostly because they didn't get invited to those sort of parties. Oh, Drew Day. Space race was an inside job. JK, says Eagle Universe. I have a brain the size of a planet. I don't go to parties. Verse 2 of the sneak peek. Exclamation. Exclamation, exclamation. This summer, Schrodinger's cats are coming back with a vengeance. Oh, Bill Nye. The planet is on flippin' fire. Huh. Come on, guys, you need to write more things for me to sing. Few I'm back, had a reboot. Yeah. We could bring it down an octave. Up an octave like this, yeah. What if we did that? Give me things to sing in my cut voice. Successfully upgraded to Windows 10, kitty, chocolate.
These works are great. Meow. Tim's been inside too long, that's very true. Dragaday. I endorse pineapple on pizza. Yeah, it's the best actually. Pineapple and bacon, good stuff. Haha. Do you remember the time before Newton when everything just floated around? He's lost it. Yeah. Meow, 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 meow. Woof, woof, woof. That's as low as my voice can go right now. Schrodinger's virus, we all have the virus, but we all don't. Oh, yeah.
And then we could bring it down, yeah. Oh, we could sing in this range, yeah. Schrodinger's virus, we already sang that. Chaos isn't a pit, chaos is a ladder. Oh, meow, and how are we? I'm beginning to worry about his mental health here, woof. You guys are the ones making me say things. I'll get a headache from laughing too much at this. Ooh la la. Anti-establishmentarianism. Schrodinger's dad. Too soon. Oh. Maybe we should end this. I feel like we've gotten so much. So rough, so tough. If we are made of atoms, then a scientist studying atoms is actually a group of atoms studying themselves. Oh, everything will be alright someday. Roger is boss, holla. Your favorite formula, no. Why do you believe what you believe? I felt like, but in the end it doesn't even matter. Methionine, glutamine, argylamine, rosal, glutamis, leucil, phenylalanine, glutamyl, in a dream into me. E equals 3 equals pi. Am I the only one kind of thankful for the spare time? I'm 17, so I do love when school is canceled. It was in clear tube in space. Maybe it was 1973. The tube was space love. That's what is great about science. Belief isn't required.
Oh, yeah. Gonna go back to normal voice. Back to normal voice. Space edges, in space edges it seemed. I spot a fellow physicist, Park Centauri. LMAO. Face up like a ride. Blue on flux tubes. Remember the 4th of November. Happy in the now. Did I hear color confinement? No worry of tomorrow. Into me I fell. My mini me, mama and daddy. You be this for me. The greatest knowledge is that you know nothing, and reality is the product of your mind. The theory of everything is weird. Too many long words. Prox Centauri, indeed. I like your normal voice. Plasma blood news. Hey, donate and do your part. Oh yeah. Ooh, what's this? Immunity we see emergence in emergency. I think I've done this long enough. Let's see what I can build off of it. We gotta build. And every time we go to the stream, we're building up our community. We got to build. And every time we go to the stream, we're building up our community. We got to build. And every time we go to the stream, we're building up our community. We got to build. And every time we go in the stream, we're building up our community. We got to build. And every time we go to the stream, we're building up our community. We got to build.
every time we go to the street. We're building up our community, we got to build. And every time we go to the street, we're building up our community, we got to build. And every time we go to the street, we're building up our community, we got to build. And every time we go to the street, we're building up our community, we got to build. And every time we go to the street, we're building up our community, we got to build. Oh yeah. Have we been doing this long enough?
Snapping for shizzle, says Allison Walker.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh.
And it is, hold on, let me do this properly.
Hey, welcome back to the stream. It is 4 minutes past 4 o'clock on the Eastern Standard Time. We got a new mix coming at you today. We got something that you've been not hearing in a while. We're going to do a kicking off of a little Havana parody going on right now. This is going to be Nanobot. Unfortunately, we don't have a girl named Dorothy to sing it for us, so we're going to sing it ourselves. That's okay. Tim can do this. He's got a good falsetto.
Let's see if we can make this work. Oh, hey, gotta turn that off.
Who, what key is it in?
There we go. Yeah. Oh, we messed that up. Gotta start that again. Yeah. Oh, is it in G minor, Eagle Universe? I better fix that then. Nah, I'll do it in A minor. It's fine. Sorry if you got perfect pitch. Maybe that's why I thought it was in A minor. What else we need? We gotta get the thing in the background. Let's fit and put in the proper bass. Yeah.
Hat on the motors used to man the nanobot. Signals to talk with the commander. Software and logic's grammar. Programmed in nano. Beginning you better control the movement. The thermal storeroom temperature systems are always moving. Your system's moving. Pieces and links you pick will limit. The states it genesis and will randomly shuffle through them. Now force it with the right view. Put it in energetic. The bias in the setup. Heading it to be through. The cycle it'll let it, but work loud. Oh, nanobot, so plan your nanobot. With them two's opposite, it'll jam the nanobot. Barriers free energy expenditure will drop. Till it pass and then to catch it. Go through the door and latch it. A ratchet nanobot. Let's see, you've activated these new gadgets, damn. Next, let's see you handle informatics spam. Nano info 1.0, the structure of a cache or RAM. Switches of the way to data save and plan. Flip chemically, photochemically, or electrically. Add a flippability, make a little more deep the decisional tree. If you need a calculator, how be? Logic gates like A not B. Inputs are added on, that's key. And you get a photon as a reading, plan your nanobot. Nanobot, what are the words? Info scanning nanobot. A Turing automatic, programming nanobot. Yeah. Oh yeah, doesn't that look lifelike? Oh, doesn't that look lifelike? Oh, take me down, I am a meta nanobot. Oh yeah, I am a meta nanobot. Don't know the verses to blah 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 nanobot. Oh, built simple and organic. I am a nanobot, I am a nanobot, yeah. Who wishes he knew all the words to his song. Oh, I was just about to comment, it's impressive he remembers the words. Says Alice and then he didn't remember the words. Oh. I'm dying here, folks. That's a hard thing to do. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. My eyes are watering. I am a nanobot. Oh, whoa, 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 yeah. Oh, whoa, 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 yeah. Dorothy, where are you? I need you to sing this. You're better than me. You're a better nanobot. Tim, are you dying? Yes. I am a dying nanobot. We're all dying nanobots. We're all dying nanobots. Let's get that life extension going real quick. That would be nice. Oh, yeah, there's something about that, that, like, I didn't expect it, but when I did the, like that kind of sound, oh, it just wrecks your throat.
I've also been eating a lot of popcorn. I got like a... Hold on. This is your hydration moment. Take some sweet water like me. Relax. Also, take some sweet water off of sweetwater.com, where you can get sweet musical instruments and things. Hashtag not sponsored. Ooh. This has been your hydration break. We could Dorothy on a live once. If I can get if I can get like Ninjam or something like that working where we can do loop based remote jamming, then I'm gonna ask Dorothy if she wants to come on, because that would be dope. Oh. Well, question time. Everybody loves question time. There ain't no reason and there ain't no rhyme in question time. I can't take credit for that one. That's Wayne and Schuster. Swigs unhealthy soda. Swigs hydrochloric acid. Swigs dimethyl cadmium. I don't know what that is. It sounds dangerous. Let's put another easy loop. We got a loop there. I mean, we could, yeah. Let's go to the Discord and see what people are saying about history. It'd be interesting. So once again in the Discord, I want to make 2 plugs. One is Folding at Home. Go get Folding at Home and join our team so we can fold proteins. We can figure out how the proteins of the coronavirus fold so we can beat it. And also go to the Discord and see if you can sign up for the daily discussion. So I asked people in the daily discussion, what event in history do you find helps you understand the present? And let's see what we got. Ann Smith says, I don't really understand the present. It's fair enough, Ann Smith. That's one of the reasons I'm trying to get some insight from history, to be honest. Let's see. Alice says that, honestly, I don't think that there is any. And I don't think we need any for either. Oh, okay. Maybe this is what the Buddhists would call a question wrongly asked. Yeah, I don't know. Manifestahalo, I think that's is that Catherine? Is that you, Catherine? Says, sad about the people who've gotten sick. Yeah, me too. Sad about the healthcare crisis. Yeah, I mean, I'm also sad about a lot of these things, and the news isn't great, but also, that's not the question I asked. Eagleverse. Hey, Eagleverse, you're here in the Discord. Were you already in the Discord? I think you were. I think I've seen you here before. It says, the heat death of the universe itself, which is not a historical thing, it's a current thing. Equinox says, the golden spurs, because I'm from Belgium. I don't know what that is. Can you explain what that is? Yeah, I don't know if this is a great Discord question, guys. It seems like it hasn't... Maybe I posted it too early. Dragaday says Julius Caesar and the fall of the Republic. Ooh. You think that we're fallen? The current order is falling. I mean, it feels like that. But it's too chaotic. It's too chaotic to tell. You know. Catherine says we do science and music, not history. I thought there might be some overlap, Catherine. Give me a break. Noah Jasic says my historical association with current situation is too dark to share, I guess. Well, share it with somebody, Oa. If you've got insight. That those who forget their history are doomed to repeat it. Well, there's that. That's I think it's about as much as we're gonna do for that particular segment. Let's make up a song. We're gonna make up a song now. What should we make up a song about? Maybe we can get some help from the chat today. We're gonna make up a song now. Celso says nanoboot. Is that different from nanobot? Because we already did a song about nanobots just like 10 minutes ago. You should go back in the chat or back in the stream and listen to it again. Val Lil Adon says COVID-19 spikes. I think that's not... I don't know, I guess we could do that. I don't know a lot except that it has spikes and they bind to the ACE receptors. Do you know about Fish/Elisa? I do not. Oh, let's add some. Let's add some more 80s. Allison Walker says gravity bending space. Oh, we could do... Yeah, I mean... Flatten the curve. I don't want to do a COVID one, guys. There's too much... Yeah, I feel like the history thing was a bit of a downer, which I should have known. A more general song about immunology might be interesting. That would be cool. I mean, we did... That was the first one we did, but I didn't know much. You can take a stick that does the trick when the B cells go to war. That was like the second stream we did that. But I still gotta learn more about immunology. There's too many kinds of cells. T cells, B cells, neutrophils. For me to know enough to go on record with my skills. 'Cause the immune system's complex. Part of it is innate and part learned. That's what I know, but how far can that go? I think this song is adjourned. Crash course, their immunology course is excellent. Yeah, that's a good place to start. I'll go listen, watch that whole thing, and then go from there into more resources, maybe. Come on, say. Celso says, "Come on," and then say, and then a word. But I will not be coerced, Celso. Science. If you got a topic to give, I'd appreciate your compliance.
you said do about gravity, bending of space-time. That's how it does its thing. Oh, when you have matter or otherwise energy, anything in the tensor of energy or stress, it's gonna turn on gravity by turning space time into spaceness, timeliness. What is that gonna be? Oh, there's another way that you can see it. I've hopped on it before, but it's still cool to me, yeah. If the permittivity of space varies from place to place, it could be space isn't actually curved, that we curve within it, oh, like a lens. It's not all that weird. We know gravity works like a lens. We just don't take it seriously for matter. But everything at the end is a wave at light speed. And if space was like a dielectric medium, that's all you need. Whoa. Oh, but if that's not the case, then there can be arbitrary curvature of space. Oh, and if you fall inside a black hole and get to the other side, can you let me know? No, no, you can't. All those chord changes though, yeah, they're very gospel kind of thing. Probably kind of inspired by my cousin Sam, who used to write Christian songs. I feel like my piano playing is very much like his. I'm only really 2 octaves with the left hand, and then do vaguely jazzy things with the right. Hey, Nathan Williams is here. Nice to meet you, and Nathan, I see you again. Also, John from Stated Clearly is here, and he gave me $2, I think. How much was it? Yes, thank you, John. Hope you're doing okay with your wife in quarantine, yeah. Oh, welcome to the stream, yeah. Stated Clearly says, what are your thoughts for the conservation of information in the universe? Universe, he also said, is they're doing great. That's good. I think there's 2 schools of thought about conservation of information in the universe. Actually, more than 2, definitely more than 2. One is that information is always conserved, no matter what. That would be people who believe in many worlds which is by default most of the physics community when they don't think about it too hard and try to do observations. But then when they do, they start getting restless about the consequences. In many words, you could say information never goes away. So how do we see things always collapsing? 'Cause the information gets squirreled away. In a universe with a fractal structure, branching ever off into unviewable parts, that's where the information goes. Is there really? I don't know. Then if information goes into a black hole, it seems that when it evaporates, that information gets lost. That's one reason I like firewall type theories that say the information never goes in to the middle of the black hole. It's singularity, and there is no singularity. But that's only kind of easy. Either way, singularities don't exist. They're just constructs of having a classical theory that doesn't apply. So probably that information still gets conserved in the middle. The question is, how does it get out? But then on the quantum side, there exists the cubist's point of view. And I've gotten more partial to it, though I don't quite understand it. And if I know what to do with it, it will be to make information come every day at every point in space. All the time. It's not information being subtracted in this point of view when you collapse. It's that you're contracting possibilities by actually adding new information in the universe. Oh. And that doesn't seem so far-fetched to me. That information is being produced constantly. 'Cause either way, we got the problem of how the information gets there. If it happened all at once, that doesn't make it better. If it happens in a little bit, we just have to know whether that's the truth. But either way, there must be a source of information in the universe. A reason why we have one beginning instead of another that determines its point of its trajectory. Oh yeah, maybe something like a fractal made the initial conditions of the universe. And even though it's very strange and complex, it actually comes from a simple mathematical rule, like a Mandelbrot set. Imagine the Mandelbrot set at the start of the universe and how it would evolve according to the equations of Schrödinger dynamics. It would be so complicated you'd never be able to tell that it was actually from one simple equation in the first place. Oh, maybe something else. I don't know. Whoa. Preach it, brother, says the Lord 91. Triple Trinity singing, duality playing with its parts. You guys are having a whole other conversation. Andy F says Obama's last name is Care. That has nothing to do with anything, but it cracks me up. And that's where we're gonna end this ballad.
You guys make me smile. Sometimes, sometimes I just do. Hawking's last name is Radiation. Photons have shade. I missed a lot. I missed a lot in the chat. What about a New Jack Swing version about the ultraviolet catastrophe? What's New Jack Swing? Velilodon. I haven't seen you before. Hey, Velilodon. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I don't think I know what New Jack Swing is. I'll have to look that. I know a song called Hit the Road Jack, but I guess I'm not on the up and ups about what the kids are listening to these days. I'm still back on vaporwave, guys. Do I need to say it? Do I even need to say it? It's what do we call this? Hashtag hydration moment. It's drinking time, brah. You guys are right. I've been here for way too long. I've seen no one. Basically, I've spent my entire time alone in here or playing with two children who are ages 2.5 and 5. And Valdemar Bernding Hansen, you don't have water. Come on, what are you doing? You gotta get water, bro. You gotta hydrate yourself. You gotta drown those sorrows. I was gonna say drown those viruses, but viruses don't drown. And it is untrue that you can clear viruses out of your system by just drinking so much that you wash them out of your throat and into your stomach. It's not accurate. Someone put that on a viral post about how to beat the coronavirus. You should drink lots of fluids though, because they're good for you. Oh, Stated clearly says the sun is out today. Oh, Jasic asks how I like being an uncle, and I mean I like it. It's kind of a run up, like a test run for being a parent. Like I've always wanted to be I've always wanted to have kids, and now I get to question that by how annoying these two little kids are, but they're lovely. And I think it's strengthened my resolve. Although at one time I thought, like, you know what, I should, like, you know, more kids the better. And now that I'm having to deal with two little ones, I'm like, maybe still the more kids the better, but it's a greater sacrifice in the short term than I would have imagined. Like, well, maybe not. Maybe you just gotta have a farm and send them all outside, and then have them. Like, I've known some families with like 10 or 12 kids, and at a certain point, it kind of like, I feel like the effort per child, like, it goes up, but then at some point it kind of flattens, because it, like, as long as you can recruit the older ones to raise the younger ones, it's like there's some sort of asymptote where you reach where, like, aside from obviously like having the kids, like that's no, I mean, I guess that gets slightly easier too with time, but you know, it's still like, it's not easy to birth a child, but like raising kids, I think gets easier the more kids you have per kid. Like, and not that it gets easier, like 10 kids is easier than 2 kids, but like per kid, it's not 10 times more difficult to have 10 kids than 1 kid, I don't think. But then I've never had 10 kids. I've just noticed that, like, after a certain point, you can delegate a lot of the work. Nathan Williams says a joke becomes a dad joke when the punchline becomes apparent. Nathan Williams, what are you doing, man? How are you? That was good. That was a good dad joke. I enjoyed that dad joke because I didn't think it was a dad joke until I finished reading it. Okay. Should we do a long? I don't know. I feel like we sang about science at the beginning. I don't want to sing about science quite yet. I want to do something else. Maybe let's do another like song o' mine. Let's do another song o' mine. We can see, we could look at for requests. We could overload the requests with something else. What have we done? I guess we've done 2 songs. We did CRISPR, we did Nanobot. what I did before. Are there any songs I like haven't done on the stream at all? There must be. Let's see. We've done LIGO. We've done Defining Gravity. We did that once. It was not great. We did. Like, I'm trying to think of the old ones. We did the Collider Under Geneva. Oh, Hugo Jess is saying do a Bill Withers tribute. Okay, hold on. Let's see if we can do that. Wait, Bill Withers did Ain't No Sunshine, right? Did Bill Withers? I don't want to do a tribute with a Bill Withers song that he didn't actually write, but I'm almost sure Bill Withers did Ain't No Sunshine. Did Bill Withers write Ain't No? Let's just get Google right here. Ain't No Sunshine. It's yes, that's Bill Withers. Let's do a little. Let's do a Bill Withers, because Bill Withers, I believe, passed away either today or yesterday. Rest in peace, Bill Withers. We're gonna do a little tribute to you right now. So let's see. Does that work? Sunshine when it's gone. There's no warm when it's away. Ain't no sunshine when it's gone. I'm talking about fusion. Anytime it goes away. Oh, I don't know where it could go. Hydrogen is getting depleted. And if you don't find a source, the sunshine, it will go, and you will not get heated. I know, 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 I know. No, I know, 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 no, I know, I know, I know, I know, I know, I know, I know. I gotta get back to the sun, get the heat of fusion, yeah. It was hard to figure out where to put that loop back again. Ain't no sunshine when it's gone. Oh, ain't no sunshine. Ain't no sunshine when it's gone. Nuclei fusing together. Ain't no sunshine when it's gone. And when it's gone for too long, we only get cold and snowy weather. Ain't no sunshine when you're on the opposite pole of the sun in winter. Ain't no sunshine when it's gone, but when it comes back you get a long, long day in the middle of summer. Oh,
sunshine when it's gone. I am talking about the actual sun. When it blows up in a ball of radiation, all of your dreams will be undone. First the sun will get real big, a reddish ball of force and flame. It'll engulf all of the planets, all the way to Mars, and all your dreams will be in vain. Oh, yeah. Then it will contract again as helium burning goes to the core. But then when helium burns out, it'll go and expand out, and those planets will be no more. They were already no more, probably, I don't know. And then one day it goes, running out of all its fuel. Goes supernova and explodes, and what's left a hot as ball of white dwarf there for to cool, yeah. It'll sit there for an age, not big enough to further collapse. Held up by electron degeneracy, it'll stay an iron ball and slowly fade out and relapse. Oh, and ain't no sunshine when it's gone. There's no warm when it's away, yeah. When all the suns have come and gone, they won't be for too long, and black holes will rule the sky. Does that work? And then they will all radiate all that radiation down. Dark energy will expand, and they'll all just drift away from each other one by one. Ain't no sunshine when they're gone, just exponential decay of all the leftover radiation, the temperature plummeting down until it all goes away. It is time to sing about science. Greatest respects to Bill Withers, fantastic songwriter, genuinely. Yeah. That's all I can really say. Also, what is his name? I'll pay tribute to him tomorrow because I don't remember his name right now and I don't want to get it wrong. For now, thank you for stopping by. Once again, we got a folding at home team that you can go sign up for to start folding some proteins and save the world. And we got a Discord server down there that you can join and then keep going and chat with us and answer questions and whatnot. And there's probably one more thing. Oh yeah, past streams. I've been unlisting these past streams after a couple of days. But we had some great guests. We had Stated Clearly was on before. We had Grant from 3 Blue 1 Brown. We had Corey from 12 Tone. Burger Creek was here yesterday or 2 days ago. And if you want to watch all those past ones, they're unlisted now, so you can't really see them on my usual feed, but they're all in a playlist. That's linked down there. So if you want more company later and there's some you missed, go check them out. Right now, we're going to sing about science. Here we go. We're gonna sing about science. 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 Ooh, we're gonna sing about science. Yeah, yeah. We're gonna sing about science. Yeah, yeah. We're gonna sing about science. Yeah, yeah. We're gonna sing about. We gotta sing about science today. Valdemar Burning Hansen says relativity. We're gonna sing about classical, special, general relativity. Oh, that's what we're gonna do now. It's a little fast to do it, but we will go and try and do about relativity. There was a version by Galileo, and he said if you let a thing go and it falls down to the ground, doesn't matter how heavy it is, that's all unrelated to Galilean relativity. I just had to introduce him to you. Then he said, if you are going fast, you cannot tell how fast you're going. You could be going slower and you would think that you're fast or slowing. All of physics is the same, whether you're moving or you're not. He had pretty much the whole picture. There was just one thing he forgot. See, then there was an experiment later on by Michelson and Morley. They thought they'd find an ether, but then in the end they came out poorly. Oh, see, everybody thought the world going around the sun would see differences in the speed of light we call electromagnetic radiation. We thought the waves had a medium and it would keep them at a central place. And if you went relative to that, you could tell your direction in space. Instead they found that you couldn't know. There was no way to know how fast you go or the directions. That was really confusing. Einstein came along. He helped it make sense. He said there is a thing called space-time, where space and time, they do combine. A thing called Lorentz invariance. It's not that scary, and it just means if you're going faster, then light has to chase you after. And so your clock is gonna slow down, 'cause all clocks are light bouncing round, contained somehow. Oh, including the ones in your brain. So if you travel faster, they gotta go farther. And there's no way to tell. So you can say that you're standing or sitting or going well. Oh, that's special relativity. But then remember the thing I said about Galileo. The things fall at the same speed, no matter how much they weigh. Oh, there was a different need to explain why that should be. The equivalence between the two masses, inertial and gravitational. You should have paid attention in your physics classes. Einstein did. He thought there was an elegant solution. Oh yeah. He decided that if you were in an elevator and it accelerated, you couldn't tell the difference from that than real gravity and accelerated space. And he thought maybe they were the same, and relativity had a different face. So he said, now I'm gonna show you just how to get yourself into it. So gravity accelerates a bit, and then he realized that it's curvature. A guy named Raymond told him how to make space-time into a 4D pseudo-Riemannian geometry. Oh yeah, it's time to sing about science. Ooh, we're gonna sing about science. Yeah. We're gonna sing about science. Ooh, we're gonna sing about science.
What else we got? We gotta sing something else.
We're gonna sing about science. We're gonna sing about science. Oh yeah. We're gonna sing about science. We're gonna sing about science. Yeah. We're gonna sing about
Florian, Teff, and boxes sing about vaccines now. I don't know everything, but I have a few means now to figure it out. The first vaccine was one for smallpox back in the day. Oh. Put a cowpox in a kid and then inspect him all the way, yo. And hope that he survives the test. Well, he survived, I guess. The cowpox protected him. Protected, and that's how it went. And so smallpox was eradicated. Although even now vaccines are debated. And that's okay, I guess, if you can make them test for things and you don't inhibit it and cause measles to spread. Oh, there should be critics of science, but also they should still vaccinate the kids. Oh no, cause it's pretty bad if you get measles or pox. So it's not a thing that would make it rock to be you. Ooh. But how do they work? Oh, see, you have a thing called B cells. They got proteins on top of them. They got immunoglobulin, but they're differentiated. When they find a new antigen, they grab it up and they take it in. And then they evolve very quick, mutating themselves till they find a stick, a version of immunoglobulin attaching to the antigen, protecting them. And when they find one that works, divide and preserve. So if you get the antigen before you're actually infected, oh yeah, you can get your immune system to be pro-directed and protected. Oh, so get a vaccine and save yourself from sickness. They really work, and polio, smallpox are the witness. Yeah, we're gonna sing about science. We're gonna sing about science. Measles, mumps, and rubella, they're gone about science. Mostly around here. We're gonna sing about science. Yeah, maybe we could get one. There's already we're gonna sing about coronavirus remedy vaccines in animals. It's not so ridiculous to think we'll get one for us. We just gotta sing about science. Ooh, yeah. Science. Yeah. We're gonna sing about science. Ooh. We're gonna sing about science. Yeah. We're gonna sing about. There was also a vaccine for tuberculosis. I can't do it. I can't say it. Tuberculosis. They're looking at the tuberculosis vaccine right now because it seems like there might be a correlation between countries that vaccinated for tuberculosis using this weird bacteria whose name I forget that just gives you like broad, heightened immunity to things, and the protection against COVID. So maybe that general one will make a comeback and people will start taking that. We'll see. This information is preliminary, you would say. Anyways, we're gonna sing about science. Ooh, we're gonna sing about science. Yes, there might not be immunity lifelong. That's true, but all the virologists think we'll probably have immunity for quite a while. And if you can get a shot every year, like influenza, then that's enough, I think, to still stop this spread, and you can stamp it out. This virus isn't that spreadable after all, no. Compared to like measles or whatever. Oh, we're gonna sing about science. We're gonna sing about science. We're gonna sing about All right, that's our show for today. I hope you enjoyed watching. If you want to go get folding at home and join our team, please do it. Otherwise, join the Discord and share this video with your friends or whatever. Or don't. Just come back. There's no stream tomorrow. There's no stream tomorrow. I'm taking Sundays off, and it's Sunday tomorrow, at least where I live. So we'll see you guys again on Monday. Not sure what's gonna happen there, but we'll figure it out. So spam in the chat, tell me who you are so I can say goodbye to you. We got K Rosego, we got Arg C, Drauga Day, Zach S, Non-Euclidean Dreamer, Crystal Davis. Let's see, we got Alice, whose name I can pronounce now that she told me what it is. We got Raphael, Proxentari, Dustin Snodgrass, Chino Hoshi, Florian Triffenbach, Andy F, Valdemar Bonding Hansen, Ann Smith, Non-Euclidean Dreamer, Owajasic, Lori Svensson, A.A. Bowser, Amma Lyrical, the Frisian Atypical Reader. I said your whole name this time. Dustin Snodgrass, Dylan Strudwick, Red Moon's here, Nighty Nerd the Skizzard, Gumbledall Faye, how's it going? The Mamgoosian's here, we got Draugaday again, Andres Guzman, Nighty Nerd the Skizzard, Bernardo Luis de Freitas Cunha is here, Althena Luna in the chat, Jeanette Larson, yeah, we're gonna sing about science, hey, we're gonna sing about science, take it easy folks, yeah, we're gonna sing about science, see you guys Monday, we're gonna sing about science, yeah, we're gonna sing about science, oh yeah, we're gonna sing about science, oh, we're gonna sing about science, we're gonna sing about science. Let's go away, bye.